Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Satisfactory coming at you, nice and early in the morning. I think this is like maybe my new thing is just like early morning, specifically satisfactory gaming. The game is very satisfactory. Yeah, and I'm enjoying myself with all the everything, right? So like, there's a lot of new stuff we're coming across. A blueprint planner. I guess that's the latest, newest thing that I was unfamiliar with 100% how it worked. Everything else has been, up to this point at least, relatively familiar. Okay, that is 8. 2, 4, 6. That is 8. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get everything... Hello? Nope, try again. Thank you. Let's get everything nice and plugged in. And this is what I started last episode, was now that we've increased our steel production, we have access to better drills, better miners, right? Actually, can I snipe this from here? Arts, not quite. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. 8. So the last... Actually, the last 6 can... No, the last 4 can be 30. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one needs to be level 2. Level 2. Level 2 and level 2. Cool. Alright. I don't like a straight drop like that. Let's do something like... Yeah. That looks a little more sane to me. Yeah? Let's see. Is this... This probably isn't all upgraded, is it? This is not. It is now. This is not. This is now. Are you plugged in? Yeah, I must have just straight up not plugged in that other guy, but 120? 120. Awesome. Awesome to the max. Excuse me. So that takes care of coal. Now the least fun part, the water. Man, I'll be honest with you, I do not care for this specific portion of the game, but that's fine. Resource not deep enough. Since I know I can plug 2 of these in... Hello? Aw, man. I don't want to have to go through an entire... Alright. Did I get sucked in by the current? No. I don't want to have to, like, wall off a bunch of stuff, right? Like, I don't want to do a ton of platforms and, like, well, we need to platform over everything just so I could get some water up. That sounds painful. There looks like a good start. This has to connect to something somewhere. Dang it. I am thankful that this is very forgiving. The build arm in general is very forgiving. Okay. Hit me up with some 5. That doesn't work that way. Right. Pipeline Junction. Pipeline Junction. It's... Oh, damn. The part that's not so forgiving is when anytime you into water. Is there any time you into water? That's when it's not so forgiving. Now, I do not really personally care about this to be fanciful. Really at all. I'm not looking for fanciful works. I'm looking for function. When it comes to the power plant, I don't care. We're not aiming for post sci-fi chic or any real design. We're not aiming for an Art Deco style or anything. We're looking for functional, functional, functional. Okay, so kind of want this to. Well, okay. Oh, easy, easy. That looks like that is a flat shot all the way down. Yep, okay, now the flow rate's really kicking up. Okay, cool, cool. So let's see if we can do this a little bit easier than we did last time. What I'd like to do is just go all the way. Just go all the way. Ba-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. There we go. Oh, this actually won't work. But this will actually save me a little bit of time in making the splits. B for break. How come every time the game auto loads, I lose my frickin' I lose my flashlight? Okay, match, match, match. It actually. We're gonna do 4. I know it said it could handle 5.5, or whatever. But this seems a little more sane to me. Considering I still don't understand how the whole flow thing works, apparently. Okay. That is half of the grid online. Half of the new grid. Did I get it? Thank you. I don't think I need a pump since everything goes down. I built a pump last time because I thought I needed it, but we'll see if we needed it. Excuse me. Okay. I think everything's connected. Well, let's see. We were at 750 before, I think? No. 600. 8 times 75 is 600. I think something's still not connected. We should get a no empty connection when we click on a thing. And if we do click on a thing, yeah, it's all connected. I would expect to have seen 600. Oh, it's still, yeah, it's still firing up. Right, right. Okay, then I need to do this one more time for another water source and we're done. I might come from the other side about it, actually. Another thing that might be just slightly more sane. Automation games are very similar in manner that once you do one difficult thing one time, doing it again and repeatedly is easier, right? So when we really wanted our first coal-fired power plant, it was tough to figure out how we wanted to organize it and everything, and that was all a mess. But now, it's all very, very simple, right? Plug it in, do the thing, plug it in, do the thing. Very, very clean. Can we just do this? I think, can we do... That works, right? Wow, that looks really good. Missing materials. Oh, I'm out of copper bits. I think I went too high on the other side. Yeah, we actually go up slightly. It's working though, right? How much coal do you have? 70, and you have full water. Awesome. Okay, copper plates, or copper paneling, or whatever the crap it's called, is not really something I'm willing to fart around too much about here. I'm actually just going to head back. And before we do, we'll hit up steel, and we'll see what we have... what we have ready for the next milestone, right? Then we can go from there and see what else we've got. This stuff should be just humming away full tilt. Oh, encased beams, right? Isn't that what was in you? Yeah, you can have... None... Oh, nope, I have enough stuff. Give me that, thank you. And I'll take all those. I don't need any of these at this moment, but just keep cranking them out. Actually, let's grab... I already have a stack. Okay, good. We'll head back. Oh my god, get on... I'm looking at the tractor seat, but it's too close to the crafting bench. I'm gonna grab 15 hundo worth of wire. And then we'll just bang out some cubes and we'll get whatever this was done. I don't even remember what it was, actually. How? How? Oh my god. How does this just keep happening? I guess, you know what? I guess I take it back. The front part of the cab is not low enough for it to be like a pusher. Once you get something under it, it's under it. Keep hitting Q. I'm good on cable. I'm just out of wire, and I need 1, 2, 3, 4 for the objective. I want 1 on hand. And then I need some more copper, whatever this is. Oop. Okay, let's see what we can do about some stuff, yeah? Take and take and take. And I'm just straight up out of those cubes. So I'm going to have to go grab some more plates. Oh, yeah. This is the last thing. Expanded power infrastructure. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking very forward to that. Very forward to that. Batteries are really not a priority at all right now. When I was at 6 hundo, I was like, you know what? Batteries are going to be a real pain in the rumpus. We should get that done. Nope, not nearly as much. Not nearly as much. I'll take 300 of that. Man, these things are expensive. This will be the last piece of stuff I need. So let's talk about what the next steps are, right? I was really excited about the type. Let's start over. me. Let's start over. Let's talk about what comes next, right? I'm really excited about the second tier of mines. That's what I was trying to say. Holy cripes. The tier 2 mines are going to be very cool, which we've already put into place in our steel and our power production. We are flat out stacked on power. We don't need any more. I do have to go back and finish up some of the work to make sure water is being processed appropriately. But aside from that, we're looking really great on that. I didn't find any new area around that had coal and iron that I'd like to isolate into just steel production. We have a little steel production, which isn't bad. The other thing is I really need to see what this other garbage is, these other items, to see how extensive those are. I can't make them myself. So we're going to have to see what that's all about. Probably needs this stator and motor rotor. Huh. Noticing the last two characters are always OR. Because it ends in OR, it's Latin for vroom vroom or something like that. I don't know. Well, we're already a quarter done of our objective. I know this is kind of boring, but I don't have this automated, and I want to move through the tech tree relatively quickly. We're already up to... This will complete Tier 4, and then we have to do Phase 2 in order to open up the next piece. So while I'm doing this... Automated wiring is a stator and cable. This isn't too terrible, actually. This is gonna suck. But this isn't too terrible, I think. A stator is... Oh, yeah, alright. We'll have to do a little bit of transportation action to get that going, but that's not too terrible. What else did I want to talk about? I don't think anything. Our awesome sink is still running. We have a bunch of stuff still running. I don't really know what else to get on with. I guess one of the things I really want are trains. So that way I could grab literally everything that we have raw and just shuffle it somewhere. And then, I don't know, I guess smelting is so easy because everything's electrical. And it's cheap. We don't have tier 2 smelters. I don't know if there are tier 2 smelters. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of poles before I run out of anything else. Yeah, I don't know if there are tier 2 smelters. There are in the sense that we could put power slugs inside of them for more of a harumph. But that just seems like a lot of energy drain. I don't know. To get stuff done faster at the cost of a lot of energy, I'd rather just throw down more smelters, right? That's kind of my take. I don't know if that's a bad take or what, but that's kind of how I feel about it. When it comes down to productivity, like how Factorio handles productivity, that's something I could easily see as worthwhile with modules. Holy crap, that was hard to say. And the reason why that's worthwhile is because you might be talking about a process that's either very incredibly expensive or takes a long time. So being able to produce multiples of for free is very enticing. A really great example of that is processing units, the blue circuits. They are very expensive. Now, that's all, like, I get to Megabase and all that like anyone else, so... but when you just get the tech... It eats up so many green circuits. It eats up, I think, 20 green circuits and 2 reds. And each red eats up more green circuits. So the processing units are dumpster expensive. Mucho expensive. So when it really comes down to it, if you can get a free one, a free processing unit every 20 transactions, let's say, awesome. Awesome. You're saving a lot of material. You're also saving a lot of power, even though the processing module costs more power. What you're saving is all the time and effort to mine those resources, right? So you can think of it that way. How much energy would it cost for you to, let's see, mine the ores, refine the ores into plates, process them into green circuits, process them into red circuits to get that extra blue circuit? I think productivity mods are incredibly powerful. Not to mention the productivity tech you can get from mining, incredibly powerful. But I don't think there is such thing in Satisfactory. But that is where I would lean more to. Either ways to increase productivity or decrease power consumption. I don't need too much more. Yeah, this didn't take very long at all. Yeah, this took how long? 3-4 minutes, maybe? And I'm sipping on coffee still. Just, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a really relaxing kind of a season. I don't have a ton of goals. I haven't beaten the game enough to be like, yeah, we're going to get this done in 20 episodes, no less. 20 hours. You know, buckle up. We're going to rush this thing. I almost want to see this as a speed run. Yeah, I don't know. I have quote-unquote speed run. I use quotes here very liberally. I've speedrun Factorio, meaning I beat it in the 8-hour achievement mark. I've also done a series, which I don't know if it'll be released yet by the time this gets released. It'll be season 10 of my Factorio. Be BIY, build it yourself. And we go through and we do all of the blueprints ourselves, beginning to end. We do our own blueprints, we do our own everything. And it's just a show on how anyone can do the blueprint stuff, and anyone can do that under 8 hours. It's very easy. Oh, yeah. Hey, guess what? Chicken butt.
Milestone reached. After several pioneers started exhibiting traumatic responses to power blackouts, Fixit developed mitigation tools recommended by your local therapist. Power storages can hold excess power to delay or prevent blackouts in the eventuality that your factory's power consumption exceeds production. To simplify, these are rechargeable batteries. Power towers carry power lines for significantly greater distances than poles, facilitating factory expansion and exploitation of this environment for the good of Fixit and humanity.
Ah, you gotta sneak that in to make it legit. You know, friend, for humans. Wink. It's almost like for the Emperor, right? But it's... You gotta squeezle that in at the end of every communique to make sure you're not gonna get hereticked at. You're not gonna get heresy. You're not gonna get heresied at and thrown out of an airlock. Cheers? Yeah. Or the Emperor, what's up? You know. Same deal. Humans, am I right? Okay. At this moment, we have everything researched that we can possibly do via the hub. Now, it's going to be important for us to get the next tier of stuff complete. There are two things we need to get knocked out. The first thing is automated wiring, which requires strators and cables. Stators and cables. Oh my god. It reminds me if there's a YouTube video, and it wasn't a YouTube video, but I mean, that's where it is now. And it was like in the 70s, and it's a guy in a white lab coat, and looks very professional. And he's making up a ton of technical mumbo jumbo. And the fluxoencambulator, the Nuxoencambulator, Look up Encambulator, and you'll see there's a couple of videos out there. It's just dumb silly. It's just straight up dumb silly. Okay, this is the one I'll need to stress about. Stator, 2.5 a minute. 5 a minute. Okay, that's not bad. Let's work on one thing at a time, though. So we're going to get this set up. Nope. Automated wiring. You can do a stator. You need steel pipes and wire. Cool. There you go. Have fun. I'm also kind of the mind that I don't want to build a massive base if I can get to trains pretty fast. I don't know how soon trains are going to happen. Okay, there's that. What else do you need? Cable. Cool. That's started, right? There's our start. You go away, and you go away. I need that. 5 a minute. Power storage. Alright. Power tower platform? Oh. Oh, you're not joking. Oh my goodness. Blush? I don't get the difference between the power tower and the power tower platform. This power tower variant includes a ladder and platform for improved utility. It costs no different. Okay. Cool, I guess. Alright. So it's just going to hammer out as much of that as that can. I'm not really in a super rush about this for really reals. That's making stators 5 a minute stators. I don't need as much automated wiring. What I need is a fart ton of this. 2.5 a minute. You're making 2 a minute. Good, that ratio is jacked and I hate it. Freighter re-entry. I'm missing stuff. Crap, and I used all that stuff already. Uh-oh. I need a lot more stuff. Just so much more stuff. I could pull the materials out of these machines, but they're just going to refill anyway, so meh. I'd rather just see if there's anything right here. 59. Not as much as I need. But that's okay. It's okay, buddy. Whole mess of rotaires. Yep, this is the definition of an ad hoc setup. What? Nope. Okay, it's all hooked up, but it's a little lacking at the moment. I'm gonna drop off my crap. There wasn't anything else I needed to do. No. I don't have enough quartz. I don't have 20 quartz, do I? Nope. I don't think I found 50 Caterium. Nope. Okay. Not worried about that. Let's go get some more steel and more pipes and more all kinds of crap. So this is a whole process we're just going to spoon feed, really. Space Elevator does have ports for automation. We can just direct feed it. But I'd rather have a little more control over the situation considering how, gosh, expensive this stuff is. This is what I get for trying to have a little coffee while this is happening. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna drive the tractor. Apparently I need 2 hands to drink this coffee because I almost dropped it. I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna take a 30-second break to drink this coffee. Okay, it's coffee time. Oh man, so much better. Okay. Mild refreshment on that. Let's get out of the trailer, tractor, whatever. I'll take 600 of that. I'll take the 300 of that. We're not sitting on an we're not sitting on gigatons of steel. I have 5 steel you could just have. How's this coming along? 3 coupons. Just gonna leave it be. I believe the prices get exponential. I don't have any evidence to confirm that statement, but that's my thought about it. That makes sense for a system like that. Oh, the first ticket is 1,000 points. The second ticket is 2,000 points. The third ticket is 4,000 points. You know, that way it kind of forces you to have multiple syncs and multiple things going. I'm actually pretty happy with only a handful of items. There's not really a ton I'll need. As we unlock other technology, though, I'm sure more stuff will become prevalent, will become active, but for now, I'm cool. Just power slide this around. There we go, thank you. Nope. Yep. I wonder how particular the water is. That looks better. Alright. This is going to be easy cake, yeah? Easy cake is the best cake. I don't even like cake, but it is. So this is going to come about here. Now, I wonder if I need a pump. I don't know if I need one. Okay. Just in case. They're only like 4 megawatts, so I don't really care. Alright, how we do? No power, because no water. No water, because I don't think I plugged any of them in. I defo did not plug any of this in. Okay. That's plugged in. I'm going to step away for just 2 seconds. I would like to get a little more coffee. So I'm going to pause the recording and I will be just right back. Alright. Coffee. Now, because the game doesn't pause, even if I hit escape, you'll see this little animation here still going. See it right here? Yeah. So I was gone for 2 minutes, I think. So hopefully we have the rest of our power grid on. I don't mind pausing for a game to, like, sort itself out kind of a deal. I do have a problem with people, like, pausing and be like, alright, well, we're gonna go do some light mining, we'll be right back. And they come back with, like, hours worth of work. I don't know. Like, maybe that's cool in certain situations, but I don't know. Anyway, everything is plugged in and everything should be done. I should be reading... Let's see, if I don't click the thing... 600 per lane. We have 2 lanes, so that's 1,200 megawatts. For coal power, we should have about 300 megawatts for burner power. I say the number is going to be 1560. 1590, I was close. Production is a flat mandatory because coal is running all the time. And there's that. So yeah, okay. We can double everything and still be legit. Nice, nice. So that is coal done and dusted for some time. I should not have to come back here and mutz about with that. So that's fine. That is its own little mini base. Its own little mini thingy. Doing mini thingy things. Its own mini thingy doing mini thingy things. Gah. Words are hard, man. Language is rough. Okay, I want whatever was in here, the bars, the beams, the beams. Okay. You just had to think about it for a second. I don't know what's going on. Man. Coffee is good. Coffee is good. Ooh, just missed it. Alright, how are we doing? 10 automated wire already. Awesome. 10% of that sucker is done. 36 framework. 8 framework. We're out of steel beams. There you go. Steel beams. There you go. I knew there was something I went to the other place for. We have 51 stators already? Holy crap. Oh, you're out of cable. 50 a minute? Ooh. Do not like. Do not like. Hey. Thanks. Come on. Yep. Then we'll grab cable. 50 a minute. My lord. Start with that. Okay. I think we're looking fine for now. Plug everything in, jump off the leaves and the grass and crap I have. Bop. Oh, it can only do 4 operations with how much it needs. Holy cripes. This is going to be one of those times where this just makes sense. Nope. Alright, my bad. I clicked a little too fast. I want green. Thank you. Okay, there's that. Hello, friend. Hello? See, you saw it click, right? You saw it click twice, actually. Oh, we're out of fuel? Oh. No, we have... Oh, right. Same problem as before. We have fuel in each of the things, but not nearly as much. Wait, why am I holding a... Oh, I picked apart the line. Hold on. Avastator. Little potato. That's actually all my steel. Why am I holding steel ingots? Why? I don't want them. I don't want them. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take this. Where did I leave my truck? Tractor, whatever. Come on. Yeehaw. So while we're kind of waiting for steel and other things to back up, this is going to be a very chill process, right? I'm not rushing it. I'm not going to throw down 30 more assemblers because that means I need to supply 30 more producers to make sure we have enough blah, blah, blah. What I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to spend this time optimizing solutions, right? Optimizing solutions sounds like a very management thing to say, right? Optimizing solutions, bettermenting development platform proficiencies, and then also integrating advanced tutorial-esque level learnings to management at large, which is all Latin for... I'm doing job hunting. A good chunk of my energy every day is job hunting. I do need financial support. I do need a job. So I take little Satisfactory breaks here and there, and it does my mind some good. But every single application I've been filling out and every single thing that I'm seeing, it's all of it. It's all garbage. All of it. It's really painful to read. Ugh. It all very much is painful to read. Okay. What I want to make sure we have enough of is... How many mines do I have? 2? That can go there. Actually, that can go there. Let's craft up some stuff. This is the wrong thing. Close, but it's the wrong thing. Give me with, like, I don't know, 4 more? Give me a total of 10. How about that? It's cheap. Why not? But yeah, every single time I've filled out an application for the job requirements, like, they're using acronyms incorrectly, or there's just generic misspelling, or it's like the way they use an acronym in a sentence does not necessarily preclude that they understand what they're talking about. It's just like... Man, it doesn't make any sense. Just like using an acronym, then saying what the acronym means, and then misspelling the acronym later. Like, I'm not trying to be nitpicky. Like, I'll take a job. I'm not gonna whatever. It's just like there was a vice president of strategy, and my first brain, my initial thought, snapshot from the hip, was like, oh, what if they play Command and Conquer? Maybe they're StarCraft guys. I don't know. And like that was just such a dumb idea. It's like they're not talking about games, idiot. And I'm like, oh yeah, right, probably. You know what? I think you're right on this one. They're probably not asking for a vice president of strategy in that regard. And even then, like, it was Let's see, they wanted a Masters of Business, which I don't have, but I applied anyway. Yeah, who knows? Roll some stupid dice, get some stupid answers. You never know. They wanted a Masters of Business. They spelled the word business wrong. So that was a good indication that they knew it was up. Yeah, just a lot of buffoonery. Just an unlimited amount of buffoonery is what it is. Okay. I think that's good. I don't have just wire. I will need just wire for what? Yeah, I do need wire for the poles. Where'd I... Oh my god. I don't have a lot of that available, unfortunately. How much of this do we have available? A lot more. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to do a little bit of a reversal here. I trimmed up some of these lines to ensure that we had enough throughput of things, but now... You can have that, thank you. And that'll make sure that the steel beams have the lion's share of the material. Alright. So, we've finished up all of our tech. All of our available tech that we can get through the hub has been complete. What do we do now? Wire, right? And then I'd like to see if we could go do some exploration and find coal and iron and see what that would look like. Realistically, I would probably go without the tractor or just sell the tractor and just have the parts on me. Because I'll need to run power lines anyway. If there was a way to run power lines with a vehicle, I think the vehicles would be largely far more important and indispensable. But you can't really do that, and that's okay. I'll take 2 reels of that. Take another reel of that. I know I have like 7 reels of cable. And that's fine. Come on. Oh, let's figure out where our next location is. Coal is more valuable than iron from a location perspective. Meaning I have a lot of room coal-wise. Or I have a lot of room iron-wise for updates and upgrades, but I don't have nearly as much for coal. I guess I'm going this way. Oh, I delayed too much. Oh, that worked out. Okay, we're looking at 1.5 kilometers. I thought the path would be a little easier if I came up here. Oh, it disappeared now. Oh, I guess it didn't work. I thought that was actually going to work. As long as you pulled out the gun, it does the scan, but I guess not. I'll take that. Like, if it's just straight east, this is going to be easier. It is. Okay, cool. So this is the better choice. So we're going to spend a little bit exploring. This should not take super duper long distance. Yeah. This should not take us super duper long to get places. I don't mind these smaller power poles because they are cheaper. They are much cheaper than the big boys. I don't have a ton of steel to throw around all willy-nilly. Hey, slug. Throw all willy-nilly like. No, no, no. That sound, that power-up sound, is us generating the fortitude to pick up the item. I got it. Alright, and this is why ladders. Nope. That did not work. It did not work as well as I would have hoped. Excellent. This stupid idea worked. Yes, sir. Why not?
Witness a single strand of the tapestry. The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy. Notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
My friend. Zappy tag. Okay, getting down is a treat. Nothing cool here. This game is actually a lot more enjoyable now that I'm not having to fight things, even though I'm still unsure as to why I'm not fighting things. I'm sure the very first comment I'm gonna get is, John, you disabled all the fighting settings. And I'm like, how? How did I, on a new game, how did I do that? I'm sure it's gonna be very obvious to many people except me, because I'm a ding-a-ling. Oh, craps! Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we're still fine. Okay, well. So much for that plan. Hi, Nico. Oh, did you have a good naps? You have a good sleepy times? Okay. In about 10 minutes I'll wrap this up, Nico. We'll hang out, alright? So when the terrain varies like this a lot, here's what I like to do. I like to put a couple of pieces on some spots, so that way, if I ever have to come anywhere near this ridge again, we have a little bit of like a grid-ish. Nico, we'll play in a bit, okay? My goodness. Dude, like five minutes I'll wrap up, okay? This is very much a 5 more minutes kind of game, but in 5 minutes I'll wrap up. I'm gonna fall down here. Just no aggression whatsoever. Weird. Alright, how far we is? We're already halfway there. Man, I keep hitting wrong buttons this morning. This looked like the front of a car. It's just also very surprised. See, there's the eyes, nose, eyes, mouth. And if there's things, that means there's wreckage, and if there's wreckage, that hopefully means there's another hard drive. Whoa, I already have the parts. Yoink. That was a fun little thing to find. Ooh, 15 reinforced plates. I like it. Okay. Where to? Surface too uneven. Works for me. And so many of these nuts that I can't do anything with. It's nuts! What am I going to do with all these nuts? Surface too uneven. I'll do another scan once I get to the other side of this plateau or whatever. Come on. Fine. I'm not going to cry about it. Particularly. Ooh, okay. Zappy tag. I win. I win. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Is that iron? Iron? Copper, maybe? Coal. Coal. Okay. 4 coal. That's awesome. Copper. 1 copper. Iron? Ooh, we dinged immediately. Was that behind? Where was that? 93, 600, 100. No, that's the copper. We might have hit something that resembles a little bit of a jackpot here, which is awesome. Yeah, and actually this looks like a really great shot for the final piece. P, middle click. There we go. Look at that. An undisturbed, yeah, this is where we're going to do all our steel. There's plenty of iron. And if I just turn this into steel, that's going to be big ups. Big ups, big ups. So, anyway, let's go ahead and call this an episode here. Thank you all for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. And, I keep forgetting escape does that. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.